Welcome to the Highlight Show. I'm Phil.
Ah. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 4 o'clock live broadcast. And I have to tell you, we canceled. I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 10 o'clock this morning, and my doctor could not get over how much weight I've lost. All my vital signs are fabulous. In fact, he says I got the blood pressure of a 20-year-old. So I pass everything with flying colors. I don't have to come back to him for three months. And again, I told him, I said, I owe all of this really to my wife. So let me is pop over here. Let me look in the chat window to see who's here. And let me go to yep. So on Sunday night, we talked about how you can find perfect prospects. The most important thing is to know who you're looking for. Today, it's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects for your business, just from the information listed on their profiles and their daily visible activity. You're looking for network marketing leaders. You're looking for network marketing orphans. You're looking for people that want to build a business, period. And they are easy to find. So the question for all of you is, do you know who the perfect prospects for your business are by their profession? Okay, by their profession. And so, depending upon the things that you've done in your background, it is easy to connect with people that share your work experience. And that's the easy way to do it. Now, if you have experience in another area, in another field, that is not necessarily going to get you the best prospects. Example, if you were an engineer or you were involved in a business that didn't connect you easily to your ideal prospects, you can still reach out to the people that are your best prospects. So knowing who is in your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to will determine who you're searching for, how you'll connect with them, and increase the number of people you can talk to every day. When you only talk to perfect prospects about your business that you know need or want what you're selling, you're going to talk to more people and close more sales. And you'll enjoy the entire process because you'll never experience rejection. So on LinkedIn today, you've got 1,190,000,000 professionals. And you use the searching feature to connect with targeted professionals, people that you specifically are targeting. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will let you locate people looking for new opportunities where you can use multiple words. You could be searching for teachers that were in the Navy. You could look for salespeople that were in the Navy and that have training experience, multiple words. LinkedIn's catch-up feature enables you to follow the activity of your prospects. So for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for a long time, there are going to be people that you're connected to that you haven't talked to in years, but they're there. Live chat will enable you to talk to people, qualify them with questions via text, and enroll leaders. So you know what your prospects are doing when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube to share videos. You have a direct link to X, formerly Twitter. With your smartphone, you can literally upload videos. And so LinkedIn has a feature now where you could do live LinkedIn videos. And they got a live meeting or a Zoom feature built right in. It doesn't get any better. Everything that you need to do to build your business is built into LinkedIn. So with 1,190,000,000 professionals, this year LinkedIn turned 21 years. Millions of professionals are rushing to join it. And if you're not on LinkedIn, my friends, you're missing the boat. Every day, 4 members join it every second. More than 2 million are joining it every week. More than 10 million every month. LinkedIn is without question Facebook for professionals. So people between the ages of 25 to 34 now account for almost 60% of LinkedIn's user base. You got over 58.4 million companies are registered. So when we read in the paper, when we learn that Rite Aid, the drugstore chain, is going bankrupt, closing their stores, you could go on LinkedIn and you could find all the people that work for Rite Aid. You got 129,000 schools registered. Connecting with people that went to the same school that you did is one of the most popular features for people that are just getting started. You got 42,000 different skills listed. When people fill out their profiles, they could literally list 50 skills for each job. You got 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile picture. And there are more than 700 million people actively looking for new opportunities. You got more network marketers joining LinkedIn than ever before. So now, their searching features are better than on any other social network. You can search for people by their profession. Nurses, doctors, chiropractors, teachers, store managers. Professions that are naturally attracted to network marketing. Search for people by their online agenda, people that are actively looking for full-time or part-time ways to make more money. Search for people by their military experience. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Army Reserves. Search for people by their skills. Sales training, team building, team management, leadership. Search for people by the companies that they work for. Modere, Rodan and Fields, Isagenix, Bed Bath & Beyond. Search for people by their location, city, state, country, zip code. Search for people by their activity, by what they post, changes to their status. Search for people by the schools they attended or when they created their profile. Show me all the people that created their profile in the last 24 hours, in the last week, 2, 3 weeks, last 30 days, last 90 days. And there are specific strategies for working with any of those people that come up. And you can search for people by their desire and urgency to find new ways to generate income. And LinkedIn is worldwide. So wherever your company does business, you could reach out and connect with people that live there. You know, over the years, I helped, I think it was 11 or 12 people in Isagenix become $1 million earners by building their business in other countries. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found on the internet and in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so everyone can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of the network and how people effectively communicate. Positioning yourself as an authority and an influencer within your niche market or industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that convert prospects to business builders. And in our September bootcamp, we are going to dive heavy into that. Influencing your audience with effective posting. Efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. And this is the key to the whole process. Closing more sales is simply a matter of talking to the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. If your prospect doesn't have problems, doesn't feel like they need your product, why continue to talk to them? The reason that most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is that they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. So remember, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole, and you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. So you have choices. Are we looking for business builders or are we looking for customers? Company wants you to get customers, but your business grows faster when you bring business builders into your business. Both are easy to find. Business builders, the green circles, customers, the red circles. You can literally pick them out ahead of time by what you see on their profile. But your business grows faster with business builders. And it's easy to identify a serious business builder. And it's just as easy to recruit a business builder as it is to get a new customer. Now, your choice of who to contact in the first place is going to be based on your personal searching parameters and target audience. That's going to be based on your background, the things that you've done, the things that you have in common with people that have done the same thing. By your profile contents and images displayed. It's right there in front of you. By their obvious online agenda, by the ease of making the connection, and by the ease of communicating with them. Easy to make the connection. And by the size of their circle of influence. So what do they look like? They're active. They're positive thinkers. They share a similar experience. They share similar interests, similar values. And again, they've got large circles of influence. Again, the more selective you are, the more effective everything's going to work out for you. So, when you're looking at a list of people, specifically people that you know, there are 5 characteristics of a business builder. 1, passionate about your products. 2, ambitious beyond their current circumstances. They want more than they currently have. They're entrepreneurial. They'd rather work for themselves than work for someone else. They've been successful at something, and it doesn't matter what. And again, they have a large circle of influence. So when you bring them into your business, they've got a lot of friends. Now, it can take less than 3 or 4 message exchanges to identify a good prospect from a bad prospect on LinkedIn. Then you can star the messages with good prospects to make it easier to keep track of them. And it only takes 6 to 10 message exchanges to identify a great prospect. Now, I'm celebrating my 79th birthday, September 17th. And again, I mean, great report from my doctor. 79 is the new 60. That's what I've been saying, but to tell you the truth, after leaving the doctor's office today, 79 is the new 50. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. If you're not engaging, if you're not making connections with 5 or 10 new people every day, if you're not talking to 3 or 4 new people every day, I can't even emphasize how much money you're losing. You need to talk to people on LinkedIn as if your financial future depends on it, because it does. Where all of you are going to be in December is going to be determined by the number of people you talk to, the number of people you bring into your business, and then the number of people that they bring into your business. There has never been a faster and easier way to do this. I love success stories. Now, I started working with Michelle, I guess it's been 5 weeks. And she's already enrolled 4 people in her business. She's been in network marketing for years, but she's never had results like this. And it's just what you do with your profile. Then I got this from Nelson. He's got a 50% conversion rate, and he closes everybody he talks to. Why? Because he's only talking to highly qualified prospects. After our coaching call, they went to work to connect and communicate with prospects that were sitting there, and they booked 4 appointments. So they gave 2 presentations, 2 out of 4, and they enrolled both of them. They're fired up. Everybody on their team is fired up. This was another great one. Once I get out of the way and use your scripts correctly, I've been getting people looking at my business every day. Information that you provided in your boot camp was priceless and gave him the edge he needed to break through. And his next statement is really true. Your boot camp is worth 10 times what you charge. Talking to a $50,000 monthly MLM earner looking to get out of her company and into mine, I've had more fun with your system than I've had in the last 8 years of network marketing. Here, folks, I'm here for you. If you're not registered for boot camp yet, go to maxlongart.com/bootcamp. We had our first session of boot camp last Thursday. Tomorrow night, we have our second one, connecting with people, followed by next Thursday, communicating with people. Our goal is to help everyone with a desire to be successful sign up 5 people this month. A better deal for those of you that aren't registered yet, to go to maxlongart.com/retreat combo, because right after this boot camp is over, we've got our summer retreat that was pushed back a month because of my health. And we're going to be introducing new scripts and new examples of bringing people into your business during the best recruiting season. September, October, November will set you up for breaking records in your business all through the holiday season. Anybody got any questions? No. We will be back tomorrow. Boot camp starts at 9 o'clock. There's still plenty of time for you to register. Until next time,